The Canadian Coast Guard seasonal search and rescue stations in Ontario will close on the following dates. Maritime emergencies can be reported to the Joint Rescue Coordination Centre, Trenton, at any time at 1-800-267-7270 or through Channel 16 on VHF radios. Winter search and rescue operations are Wylam DeKale's music documentary Gyra Gospel, Hearts and Chorus will be available online free of charge as of Thursday, December 11 on NFB platforms across Canada. An intimate and uplifting portrait of Montreal's celebrated choir, the film offers a heartfelt glimpse behind the scenes as the singers prepare. Winnipeg, Manitoba. On November 21, the Honourable François-Philippe Champagne, Minister of Finance and National Revenue, will participate in an armchair discussion at an event hosted by the Winnipeg Chamber of Commerce. The minister will speak with Lorraine Remillard, President and CEO of the Winnipeg. Science and research drive innovation and strengthen Canada's global competitiveness. For decades, the Canadian Space Agency has championed scientific excellence through groundbreaking research conducted both in space and on Earth. The microgravity environment aboard the International Space Station. Delta, the Honourable Jill McKnight, Minister of Veterans Affairs and Associate Minister of National Defence, on behalf of the Honourable Tim Hodgson, Minister of Energy and Natural Resources, will make a federal funding announcement in support of the clean transportation industry. A media available. 30. Regina, Saskatchewan. On November 20, the Honourable François-Philippe Champagne, Minister of Finance and National Revenue, will participate in an armchair discussion at an event hosted by the Saskatchewan Urban Municipalities Association. The minister will speak with Randy Golden, President of the Strong partnerships between customs organizations and businesses enhance the security and integrity of our global supply chain. On November 19, the President of the Canada Border Services Agency, Aaron O'Gorman, and Gavin Reynolds, Commissioner of the Australian Border Force, signed a Canada-Austral Customs Mutual Assistance Agreements are legally binding instruments between the Government of Canada and other foreign governments. The Canada Border Services Agency is responsible for negotiating and implementing CMAAs on behalf of the Government of Canada. CMAAs are an important part of the CBS. Today, the Honourable David J. McGuinty, Minister of National Defence, affirmed Canada's commitment to space security and innovation at Space Canada's Spacebound Conference, which brought together leaders from government, industry, and academia to discuss the future of space. The minister emphasized, in Abbotsford, funding will support new multi-use pathways, sidewalks, a walking path, and a new active transportation bridge crossing at McLennan Creek. These projects were identified as priorities in Matsqui First Nations Active Transportation Plan and will provide members with accessible content. Bureau obtains court orders from more market participants as part of its ongoing investigation into BWX Technologies' acquisition of Connectrix. The Competition Bureau has obtained court orders to gather information from Novartis and certain subsidiaries. Novartis, along with the merged firm, is involved. Exercise Resolute Warrior 25 marked MNBLVA's largest deployment beyond a DOTC military base, demonstrating the ability to project combat power, maintain command and control, and sustain operations in urban and rural environments. MNBLVA includes personnel from over one-third of NATO member states. Carisoprodol is used in some countries as a muscle relaxant and it has sedative effects similar to benzodiazepines. It is not authorized for sale in Canada. In light of evidence of its misuse and diversion in other countries, these new regulations will ensure that law and border enforcement continue. Bruce Vanjoy, Member of Parliament for Carleton, on behalf of the Honourable Stephen Guilbeault, Minister of Canadian Identity and Culture and Minister responsible for official languages, will announce infrastructure improvement investments along the Rideau Canal National Historic Site. A brief media. Funding is now available for eligible organizations in the region through the Black Entrepreneurship Program Ecosystem Fund. Black entrepreneurs are driving innovation, creating jobs, and building a stronger, more inclusive Canadian economy. To help them take their businesses to the next level, the Go! Today, the Honourable Recky Valdez, Minister of Women and Gender Equality and Secretary of State, issued the following statement in celebration of Women's Entrepreneurship Day. our government believes that all women deserve the opportunity to participate, lead and thrive. Their increased partnership. Federal investment enriches tourism offerings and supports community events in the region. Tourism offerings are essential to regional economic growth. Today, Guillaume Deschênes-Thériault, Member of Parliament for Madawaska-Restigouche, on behalf of the Honourable Sean Fraser, Minister of Justice in Ottawa, Ontario, the Honourable François-Philippe Champagne, Minister of Finance and National Revenue, will deliver remarks to highlight high-tech cooperation between Canada and Sweden at the Ericsson Research and Development Facility in Ottawa. He will be accompanied by Ebba Busch, Deputy Prime Minister,